Those starting lineups presented by Kia. Familiar starting fives for both teams. You got Lowry, Van Vliet.
And unfortunately, due to the pandemic, they don't get to experience it in their home arena.
We are underway in Game 3, Eastern Conference semifinals. Lowry on the take and a foul.
Here are the Raptors. Look, it took 5 Marcus Smart threes in the fourth quarter to win a close game. So it's not like you've been dominated in both of these games.
Consecutive playoff runs for the Raptors, and the defending champs, of course. They went through Orlando and Philly and Milwaukee, and eventually.
And then number 2, they've done a great job playing the ball one-on-one. Do whatever they can to get the call, and $5,000 certainly will not deter them if it helps them win a game.
Everybody's doing it. Lowry scores. Just underway in Game 3 of this Eastern Conference semifinals. There goes Kemba. Walker gets by Gasol. That quick release on the scoop. Kemba Walker, 6 of 18 field goals through his first 3 quarters, and then was 4 for 4 shooting in the fourth. He couldn't buy a bucket. How about that one? Tice able to swat it in.
They came in at 21 for 80 in the series, so now they're at 25% for the series.
Lowry's got 8, gives it to Gasol all the way through, uncontested. Gasol and Lowry with all 12 points thus far for Toronto. Here's Kemba Walker for 3. Splash down.
That's a welcome sight. If he gets that going, it'll make it even tougher on the Toronto defense.
Lowry spins with Kemba Walker on him, and another one gets deep, and he's
to overpower them, even guys who might be a little bit bigger. Brad Stevens has had Tatum on him for most of the series, and he has struggled against that side.
Not having to play at the Garden tonight. Different experience for them. Down 0-2. We'll see how they have responded. It's been a good start as Gasol scores in. Get my guys better shots, create better opportunities.
Well, and he's done that tonight. He's gotten Lowry against a different matchup. He's gotten Gasol involved on pick and rolls off of 2 great passes from Lowry.
Ibaka on the floor for the first time. Gasol gets a breather. And there's a nice hit. That's what they needed. Fred VanVleet's possession here after the technical foul shots by Lowry. Here's Ibaka, the spin, and it's blocked. Tice, the regular season. And a half-court offense that is below average. That has been an emphasis for Nick Nurse. And Kemba Walker goes strong to the basket.
One on the side to get to the rim.
What a weapon that Boston has. Walker matching Lowry now with 11 points. Ooh, pow.
Big problem. Their defense has been good enough. They just haven't been able to make enough shots.
Just 1 for 6 from behind the arc. Another 3 is down. That's Ojeley by 2 as we go under 3 minutes of this first quarter. Powell, patient, finds Ibaka. Nice. Good 2-man game between Toronto with the basketball. All tied at 25 here, under 2.5 in the first quarter. Anunoby gets deep, and it's denied by Williams. The other Williams for the Celtics on the floor, Grant Williams. And Robert Williams saves it right into the hands of Wanamaker. Walker and Tatum running with the bench now, and in the air, hanging. It's a foul on Powell. 3-pointers in this series already. Tatum finding Wanamaker on the drive. Williams cleared some space for him, and Wanamaker for Toronto in this series thus far. On the take, can't get it to go. Van Vliet gets it back, second chance opportunity, and finally Toronto sees one. Second foul on Van Vliet, so you got Siakam with 2, Van Vliet with 2, Powell with 3. Is good.
Lowry in the first quarter. Siakam and Van Vliet still very, very quiet.
Siakam and Van Vliet combining for just 2 points. Tatum patient. Boston with a 7-point lead just underway in this second quarter. Lowry gets deep with Williams there, and Anunoby for 3, another cash.
Knots on the perimeter. Yeah, it was an open shot there. They didn't shoot it. Robert Williams is in there ready to rebound the ball, and he's in. They certainly haven't helped themselves tonight.
Tatum with Van Vliet on him. He's going to fire up a 3. Oh, big hit for Jason. Bubble playoffs here. Kicks it to Smart. Corner 3 is up. No. Offensive board. Williams. Oh, he's met at the rim.
Williams, who's a great leaper, goes up but doesn't have the ball protected. Ibaka gets it. He's dropped off a little bit later, but used to be a premier shot blocker.
Lowry uses that ball And Smart comes up empty. Marcus Smart, who has been terrific so far in this series, is 0 for 4. Lowry on the attack in transition. The Raptors score again. Lowry trying to connect with Ibaka into the hands of Tice. Now Boston up 1. Here's Tatum shifty up top for Tice. Nice setup. Tatum. Turnover. Boston by 3. Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Smart being patient. Got Anunoby on his back and a block from behind. And Anunoby. Boy, what a defensive effort that was.
Toronto's defense has been outstanding.
Another misfire between Lowry and Ibaka. Another turnover. Third consecutive turnover for the Raptors. Brown hangs and finishes. He's in the playoffs as well for Boston. They've got a lot of experience, a lot of games under their belt. Here's Smart on the drive, gives it up. Brown right there, and the layup is good. Timeout. And you're seeing a lot of Kobe and Jason Tatum right now. He's definitely got that winning instinct. Here's Brown, some nifty dribbling and a nice little mid-range stretch that all led to points, led to a quick 6-0 burst. Boston has their largest lead. Gasol gets inside, gets the friendly bounce. Hunting, Anunoby for 3. His first miss. Anunoby gets it again, and a little jumper is good for OG Anunoby. Shot clock ticks, down to 5. Smart, he'll pull a 3. And Marcus Smart drills in for Boston in this series.
And with Jaylen Brown out, Toronto going some triangle and Jason Tatum, Lowry, Gasol, and Norman Powell in a triangle.
Smart high off the window, up the way in, ran out of real estate. Turnover Boston. Anunoby having a tough time with the yo-yo. Long 3 for Van Vliet. Back-to-back triples for Fred. And Walker gets free. Powell fell down. Walker off 1 foot, couldn't get it to go. In transition, Van Vliet denied by Brown.
But at the other end,
Boston has 6 blocks in this game. Good ball movement here. Tatum on the attack, lays it up and in. So slither. About 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smart on the drive. Double team is there. He kicks it. Kemba Walker got it just as the timer expired. Chance to catch up with Nick Nurse in the locker room. What do you have for us?
Yeah, Brian. Well, I'm going right back to that 3-point shooting that you were just talking about. Well, Nick Nurse.
Now follow an ISO cam of Jason Tatum throughout the second half. It's exclusively on Twitter. Sounds like fun. And flagrants drawing some of those fouls. We saw that earlier with Tice, who got an F1 against Lowry. Smart open, set up by Tice, and that one's down.
Traps him on that pick and roll. He hits Tice on the short roll, and the centers in the NBA have gotten so good at passing the ball.
Boston up 2-0 on the number 2 seed. Walker, crafty, having to go up and over. Gasol can't do it. Now Van Vliet in transition. Smart is on him. Van Vliet scores. Siakam working on Brown. Backs his way in. And can't get the layup. Scored the first 2 baskets. They've won 6 consecutive games. Brown now on Van Vliet. And Van Vliet with the ball. And a bad pass by Gasol. Ends up in the hands of Lowry. Fakes a 3. Now fires one up. And that one finally goes. Kyle
right here.
Inside. Smart gives it. Tatum all the way across. Good ball movement here. They go side to side. And there's Brown. Boy, so patient, Boston. What a...
Been able to hit one here. He needs to step up for his team if they're going to win this game, guys.
You know, and it was a tough shot, Rebecca. A little side step 3 that rattled home. He's got 20. Now it's Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Remember, Boston led by 10 at the break. Enes Kanter playing his first minutes of this series, Stan. And the jump hook is good right into the action. Toronto comes right back. Brown on Van Vliet. Siakam with Tatum on him. Siakam for 3. Got it.
This series, they get Tatum the ball at the free throw line and let him play in the middle of that zone.
Ibaka with a block. This time Kanter clean. All tied at 68 now. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. Lowry, little mid-range is true. They've hit half of their shots in this third quarter. They're 9 of 18. They've made 3 of 8 from behind the arc and make it 4 of 9. And 9 in the quarter. Here's Williams for 3. Got it.
That's going to be open, but it's a pick your poison thing. They're trying to take Tatum and Walker out and make guys like Grant Williams make shots.
Good passing, big to big. Ibaka goals in this third quarter. He's got 11 and 5 now. Walker, three-pointer is up and good. Kemba Walker come the superstars of the Bubble family life. He and his partner Shantae, and Williams hammers one home. Patient, finding Ibaka. Back inside, Siakam with 2 on the shot clock. He's
third quarter.
All of Siakam's field goals in this quarter. Here's Wanamaker now. He goes strong, and he is fouled.
Made a couple big ones in that third quarter. You know they're desperate. You know they're hungry and capable. What's the focus of your defense to make sure that
gives it to Siakam. Siakam drives, pitches it back. Here's Van Vliet once again, and Van Vliet getting it cooking now. Trailer as soon as we're done here tonight. Smart with Siakam right on him, gets by him. Oh, and a block by Ibaka.
Teams in the league.
Ibaka with 2 blocks. Here's Walker. Hesitation over Ibaka.
Leave this game down the stretch.
No, Anunoby's right with him at 36 minutes on the floor as well. Inside, Siakam got Williams up in the air and scores again.
Go back to Jaylen Brown on Siakam. He's had great success controlling Siakam. Siakam starting to get going on Grant Williams.
To take the lead here. Biggest lead of the night has been 10 points by the Celtics. Tough shot for Kemba.
Great competitor. 2 charges tonight. Gets on the floor right there for a loose ball, making winning plays.
Williams to Williams. Grant set up beautifully by Robert, and the Celtics now up 4. Well, Boston has figured it out here in the bubble. They've won 10 of 11. Norman Powell back on the floor. He's ticking down. Tice had to put one up.
And Tice is capable of making that shot. Not a great three-point shooter, but capable.
There's a 3-ball down for a point. Shot clock to 5. And now here's Powell, a long-range 3. Up and in. Norman Powell. He's in the fourth quarter. 5 of them for Marcus Smart. It's been a different story here tonight. Just 2 for 9 from behind the arc. Gasol on a good dish inside. Toronto now 7 for 14 from three-point range in the second half. Much better shooting as Brown, a little mid-range. Powell. Now Tatum. A couple of screens for him. Tatum trying to turn the corner. Does so. Tatum scores on Gasol.
Or be more efficient in their half-court offense.
Third foul in this quarter for Toronto. And Tice with a 2-handed jam. For Toronto, can they make something of it? And a hot pass. Too hot to handle for Gasol. Turnover. Here comes Tatum. Running the floor, gives it up. Smart, able to stay in bounds, and Brown hammers it home. Van Vliet passed up a 3. Nothing there, can't get by. Now Lowry does get by, goes to the hole and scores a tough
finish through contact.
Brown, he'll take it, comes up short. Tice keeps it alive. Tatum, bullet pass. Brown scores it. What a play by Tatum.
Great pass by Tatum, but a great effort play by Tice to keep the ball alive and give them an opportunity at a second chance.
Back to a 4-point lead. Brown all over Siakam. Down 4 with the ball. Coming up on a minute left. Here's Lowry on the take. Lowry again with a layup. Back to Van Vliet. They'll get it set up again. 2-point game. Van Vliet. Oh, what a finish with the left. Rio. Toronto does have a foul to give. Walker in the double team gets by. Walker dishes. Tice with the dunk. With
Marcus Smart's going to stay up high, taking anybody coming to the ball.
Series on the line. Anunoby got it off, and it goes.
Just screened in enough. That ball's gone,
It's
I
clean.
think.
It's
That's
a game winner.
in and a great winner. Great shot by OG Anunoby, but an incredible pass by Kyle Lowry over Taco Fall for the game winner. Boston zoned up at the end. Great play and a huge win for the Toronto Raptors.